Hi everyone, Corey here from Tales from a Polk County Girl, and this is my Winter Break 2008 Part 2 video to show you how I've set up my planner for when I'm on break from work. So, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will hopefully remember to link it in the description box below, but week one's video is from last week, and you're welcome to go watch it. So, before we jump in and get started with how actually I'm wrapping up the first week. It's Sunday. But before we get into that, I just wanted to jump back over to my December goals real quick and show you guys how that's looking. For those of you that not only follow me here on this channel, but also over on my Knitting All the Blankets knitting channel, you know I've been struggling with a new knitting pattern. New to me. It's the Frankie Brown corner to corner pattern, and I'm putting this thing in timeout, you guys. I've tried 3 times this break alone to really get the reverse corner, and as you saw on my goals thing, I said I put it in timeout. Yeah, maybe I'm just not meant to knit that pattern, because this will be the 10th time I've attempted it to try to get that reverse corner done, and I got it once, and yeah, it's just so frustrating. So I'm putting that one in timeout for now. But okay, so I just felt I needed to tell you guys this for some reason, but I did. So here's how this past week has gone. You remember me holding this up and there were no check marks and this was blank? Well, I got a lot of stuff done this week. I got all of the cookies baked that we're giving away as Christmas presents, a grand total of 300 cookies. But because I do that DIY break and bake throughout the year, it probably took me about 6 hours to really bake all the cookies. What presents that did need to be wrapped did get wrapped. My grandmother came over on Friday and actually helped me bake most of the cookies, so that was awesome. A person I work with at the college I work at, she requested a reusable Swiffer cover to clean her floors with, so I did a test pattern for that, and unfortunately couldn't meet up with her last week to give it to her, but I got that done, and I can't wait to find out from her how it goes, because that could be a new product line for me. Got a lot of knitting done. I've been working on my cowl. Again, if you follow me on my knitting podcast, I talk about it a lot there. Been coning up a bunch of yarn for my other 10-stitch blanket that I'm doing. So all that's prepped. I did do a little bit of writing, not much, probably less than 500 words. But I did research some more editors, and places to publish and submit, so that's good. And then like your typical house stuff, like pick up the house, clean the kitchen, do laundry, all that fun stuff. So that's how this past week has gone. And actually, let me take my page holder, my page finder out, and I'll hold my book up. So this is how the beginning of the week was. And this is how the rest of the week was. We did get to go see, my in-laws treated me, my husband, my mom, and one of my grandmas 2 tickets to see the Moscow Ballet perform the Nutcracker. It was being performed locally here, so that was awesome. We have front row seats, and it was really cool. I've seen The only other performance of the Nutcracker I saw was, it was a recording of one from the 90s. Some of you may remember this, when the New York City Ballet did it, and it was choreographed, or the choreography had been done by George Balanchine, and Macaulay Culkin played the Nutcracker Prince. That's the one I remember. So I was kind of comparing them in my head. And they were different, but they were both lovely at the same time. There was a set of dancers, and they were real acrobats. Just some of the acrobatics they did in addition to the dancing. It was incredible. I don't, when they do the world dancers, I'm not entirely sure what portion of the world they're supposed to represent. My in-laws said Siam. So the Siam dancers and the Russian dancers were my favorite, just because the acrobatics, and I love that. So that was, I mean, overall it was fantastic. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. So that's what this week's been like. It's been a great week. I've got a lot done. Did spend time with my family, and we're wrapping up wrapping up for Christmas, because that's in 2 days at this point. To show you again my Christmas break list that I had made. I'm slowly unpacking Philip's boxes of books from his childhood. I did a second box today, and I think until I go back to work on the 2nd, I'm just going to I'm going to try to empty a box every day. Because I want it done, and then that would be, and I thought there were 7 boxes, there are actually 8. And so that'll be 8 more boxes out of that room, so that we can kind of clean up our back room. I still haven't done my planner de-stash write-ups yet. I'm hoping to do that this week. If I can just do the write-ups and get the pictures done, I can work on listing at a different time. But anybody who has sold planner stuff knows that doing write-ups and measurements and pictures is actually kind of the time-consuming part compared to listing it. I mean, yes, listing takes time, but I can sit there and batch list stuff in a few hours, where it may take me half a day to get all the stuff I need. And then on the back, this week I'm going to start outlining my 2019 goals, which will be a video for next week. I think I will actually release that video New Year's Day. So what does my upcoming week actually look like? So this is my list. Remember, everything in black is stuff on my actual, Christmas break list. Got some writing to do. I decided, since the cornered pattern isn't working out for me right now, I'm just going to keep working on the cowl I'm designing, because that's been really fun to see how it's coming along. It really is. More house stuff, house projects I just don't have time to do during the year or during the weekend, because we have other obligations and all that fun stuff. I've already started outlining my week. And remember, Monday and Tuesday are Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, so family stuff going on those days, and I'm making sure to fit in, workouts and everything, because the working out does make me feel better, and actually getting to see where my time is, where I have time, has really been helping me fit stuff in. Okay, so that's all I've got so far. Next week I'll do a kind of a review of, like at the beginning of this video, how it went, and then Also kind of my January setup, probably, which won't be too different than what it's looked like before, though I may just do a full planner setup as well, because I am cleaning out my planner and taking some stuff out and adding other stuff. So all right, well, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. And with any luck, I will remember to link the part 1 video in the description box. If I forget, somebody please comment that if you really want to see that, and I'll fix it. Okay, so I'll see everybody next week. Have a nice rest of your December. For those of you that celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, enjoy the rest of your month and what is left of 2018.